Hi everyone. I always feel like I'm gonna have so much time during rally to update you guys every single day and get all these videos out, and then I blink and it's 5 o'clock on Saturday, the last day of the rally, and I've gotten maybe 1 or 2 videos out this whole entire time. So at my little camp setup with my new truck back there and I'm getting ready to head into work for the last official day of Sturgis 2026 86 motorcycle rally. So there's been a lot of creators that I saw on the internet posting like, oh my God, like the rally's dead. There's nobody there, like all of that kind of stuff. And let's talk about that a little bit. First of all, coming into this rally, this is the 86th. Last year was the 85th. So if you're saying the rally's dead or it's this or it's that, of course the rally is down from last year because it's the 86th, not the 85th. The one thing about Sturgis is the anniversary years are big. Every other rally in the country, it doesn't really matter if it's an anniversary year or not. People care about the anniversary years when it comes to Sturgis. They all want to be here for the anniversary year. So every 5 years, it's going to be bigger. And then the year before and the year after anniversaries are always significantly slower. Another really, really big factor that I think was the biggest factor with this rally is the rally was a week late this year. Let me move this way so the lighting's a little better. There we go. The rally was a week late this year. The rally always starts the first weekend in August. And this year, the first Friday would have been the last day of July. So they bumped the rally back pretty much a whole week. So that changed things up a little bit too. It also kind of pushed things back to where a lot of people, they couldn't get here because their kids are starting school during the rally. So that definitely made it a whole lot slower than it should have been. And I say slower, but that doesn't mean it was dead. Like we still had a good year. Was I down? Were my numbers down from last year? Yes, absolutely. And I expected them to be. So in my mind, it was still a great rally. Was it down from last year? Yes. But if you came into this rally thinking that anybody's numbers were going to be better or busier than the 85th, being the 86th, and being a week later, no. It is what it is. The rally was a little slower this year. Still super happy that I came. Thank you to everybody that came out and visited me. It wasn't a loss by any means. That's kind of how things go in this business. It's a gamble. Every single event that I do is a gamble. And this one was unfortunately down from last year, but I still had a great time. The best part about it was I had my bike out here with me and I got a lot of riding in. And let's not get run over. Hello! We're filming a YouTube. You want to say hi? Hi! And we got to meet some really, really awesome people at the Steel Pony Campground. As you can see, my neighbors are super cool. So all in all, yeah, the rally was down. I expected the rally to be down. Anybody else that came out here on the 86 with the rally being a week later, you should have expected the rally to be down too as well. That's one of the things that you kind of just have to take into consideration if you're going to be a vendor out here, if you're going to work out here, is that some years are going to be down. We did have some pretty bad weather roll in too. We got really, really lucky in Sturgis that we just got a bunch of rain and wind. There was one day, I think it was out near Nemo. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. It's the last day of the rally, so I sound a little hoarse too. There was one day out near Nemo that they got extremely damaging hail. I had a few friends that were out there and their rental car actually got totaled, completely totaled from the hail. A lot of motorcycles got totaled. We got lucky that that didn't hit Sturgis. So we had no hail damage so far. I mean, I'm still gonna be out here for a few days. No hail damage so far, but on the way out to Nemo, a lot of people got hit with some really bad hail. Wednesday on, we pretty much had rain almost every day at some point, which Sturgis is backwards from most other rallies. Most rallies that you go to, the first weekend is going to be a little slower, then it slowly builds up as people get into town. Sturgis is kind of the opposite. The first weekend is always the busiest weekend because everybody comes in early for pre-rally because they want to go out and do all of these amazing rides when there's a lot less bikes on the road. And then Wednesday is kind of like the tipping point. That's when everybody starts to head home. And clearly, as you can see, people are rolling out now. So Wednesday, we got some more bad weather coming in, so I think that made a lot more people pack up and head home than normally would have. And yeah, that's the gist of it. Also, the wildfires. Somebody, it was really dry out here, and somebody ashed a cigarette and lit a field on fire. Luckily, it wasn't anywhere near our campground. It was on the way from Full Throttle towards the Buffalo Chip, and fields were on fire out there. And we got really lucky that that fire didn't come out and hit my campground. And I was stuck at work getting phone calls from everybody being like, oh my God, there's wildfires headed your way. Luckily, we had no damage from that. But yeah, that's your Sturgis update. I had a great time. Chelsea had a great time. We got a lot of cool rides in. I got to go ride through Deadwood this morning. I need to get my life together and get my butt into work right now. Gearing up for the last Saturday night party, Survivors party here. I'll be at the Iron Horse. If you're watching this right away, I'll be at the Iron Horse probably around 6 p.m. to close tonight. Make sure you come see me, say your goodbyes, give me a hug, take some selfies. And yeah, if you have any other rally questions, please let me know in the comments, because I really want to start doing some more video series where I answer a lot of your questions, because I see a lot of creators out there and just fans and rally goers in general that are kind of spreading a little bit of false information about some things, and I'd love to clear that up with my expertise. This is my 11th or 12th year working Sturgis, so you can kind of trust my opinion on some things because I've been out here long enough. So yeah, if you guys have any rally questions, logistics questions, anything like that for me, please let me know in the comments, because I'd love to get those questions answered for you. So thank you guys for following along. Let me know what questions you have. Let me know what else you want to know about rallies in general. And yeah, that's my report from the 86 Sturgis Rally. I still got one more night. I mean, who knows? Maybe tonight it's just gonna be absolutely madness. But I was out riding a little bit today, and the roads they were definitely starting to clear out. We didn't really hit a whole lot of traffic, which I'm not complaining about, because I got some good ride time in without a bunch of traffic out there. So all in all, still a great rally for me. Yes, my numbers were down. Yes, everybody's numbers were down. I heard from some of my vendors that their numbers were down as much as 40%. But taking into consideration the weather, the timing of the month that the rally was, and that it's the 86 coming right off the 85th, which was insane. It was kind of expected. You know what? That's just how business goes. You can't get better every single year. I'd love to think that we could, but it just happens that way. My next 3 rallies are Bike Timberfest in Laconia coming up in September, then the Myrtle Beach Fall Rally, which is end of September, beginning of October, and then ending the season with Biketoberfest in Daytona Beach, Florida at Froggy Saloon. So I hope to see you guys at one of those rallies, and thank you for taking the time to listen to this long YouTube. And once again, if you have any questions about rallies, make sure you drop them in the comments so that I can make some more videos that y'all really want to see. Ride safe, everyone. Mwah.